I had a privilege of meeting actually the 7th exam, along with Uncle Dr. P. Ramchandra, ophthalmologist, who was person of 4th exam. I have seen the court in full glory, absolutely glory. One part of it now being taken by King County Hospital. When you go inside there, you will feel sad. And I would like the intact people to be aware there are very slow, subtle undercurrents that the very existence of ECOT may be in danger. Then about Hyderabad, I mentioned not in buildings. We had wonderful cement roads, areas of rainfall, not a single drop and stop. That wonderful underground drainage and water system was there. 24 hours uninterrupted electric water supply. Wonderful transport system, postal system, railway system, everything. And we are ahead of British time in separating judiciary from the executive. So many firsts are there for us to remember and try to implement. Then coming to what we should do for preservation of Hyderabad. To me, it is most important. One I feel is every one of us who has feeling for Hyderabad, who is Hyderabadi, in thought, body and mind, should stand up. You cannot fight, but like-minded groups should get together, try to perpetuate the significance of heritage, significance, importance of its maintenance. We pass in the glory in the past, we sit down, cherish and enjoy it in the present, but we are already bound to see that it is maintained for posterity to know what Hyderabadi culture was. That is very important. How do you do that? You find small groups of like-minded people and try to spread the message around, try to make people aware of this. Unless then it has become a mass movement. And mass movement cannot be suppressed. Mass movement is not violent, it is non-violent, it's a right cause. Nowadays, the concept of public representation and right cause does not exist, it's completely elite. So, then I was telling about what to do. In America, I mentioned about Yogi Bear. Why can't we start? This I feel very important. Everyone should be involved in whatever we can, whatever capacity you can. We don't, with your thoughts, minds, ideas, directions, if you have collective thinking, you can channelize it in the right direction so that we can really go. There is always a light at the end of the tunnel. It's not the end. Then it starts from word school, from the school age. They are impressionable, pliable, and unfortunately they are beckoned by so many latent wishes to go astray. And unfortunately, the internet technology is also playing a big role. If you try to teach them at home, as I said, home is a cradle, school is a nursery. Teach them at home the values of life, the culture, and the respect for others. What your background is, school has to tell about the other aspects of life, and you tell them about the civic sense. Can be taught civic sense. You should have Akhlaqiyat class. Now it is called moral science and 5PC. I don't know what it is. Akhlaqiyat is very important. Once a week you keep it, that's enough. And you have to tell the students, unless you start them young. At pliable age, impressionable age, they get molded, they are pliable. Molded in the right direction. Not the vagrant wishes and the IT technology boom of plus points. Unfortunately, we have more minus points. We don't have negativity, we have positivity. If you tell them, now they will realize, as I mentioned about road crossing and yogi belts and gratuity, then when they grow older, they have respect for law. If abroad we go there, any road crossing with street lights, there is no policeman. Everybody follows the law strictly. And there is no policeman at crossroad. They say, right away, if I reach first, I will be allowed to go first. Would they can go like that? That is the feeling you have to come from inside. Unless you have that, and that might be done overnight. Rome will not within a day, but you have to make beginning. Unless you make a beginning. Already I feel a lot of time has been lost. But still, as Sardar Sir has said, you have to maintain what is left. That is very, very important. And unless they have a mass movement, how can it come of like-minded people who believe in their cultural heritage? They are very important. You say, how can we do so? No. Little drops of water, little grains of sand, make the Maitosh and the Brazil land. We have to try. start from young, and then spread around. Spread around like that. If, as I mentioned, respect for law, respect for culture, respect for heritage, respect for one's origin, that is very important to cultivate. Another thing is, what, as I mentioned, one of the most important, I have always felt and I have tried to emphasize various fora, that you start them young, catch them young, that is important. And nowadays, people are not, younger generation has no idea and won't care, I won't say the word. So unless you do that, and I'll tell you, nothing is impossible. And Napoleon said nothing is impossible, that's correct. That reminds me of a poem by a Dutch poet, Van Dyck, not the famous painter. It is as impossible. I've tried to translate into English without disturbing rhyme and rhythm, hopefully. It says, often the task will be many, and more than you can do. Often the roads will be rugged, and hills are mountable too. But always remember, the hills ahead are not as steep as they seem. You have faith in the heart, march upward until you achieve a dream. So what we need? Devotion, dedication, determination, discipline, commitment, sincere purpose, and relentless pursuit. Relentless pursuit and being focused. That's the only road to success. I don't hesitate rather Lord, but I say, after saying all this, I just want to think to myself, oh, kahan gaya mera bachpan ka Hyderabad? Thank you.